If fantasy and romance are what you seek, featuring heroines who aren't quite so meek, with book talk and Instagram full of deceit, simply listen to our podcast, Our Picks of the Week. I am fully a resident of fanfic land right now.
Understandable considering what month we're in and what just came out.
Yeah, because it's so funny. This is kind of an aside that is not important at all to the picks of the week, but we both finished Alchemised around approximately the same time. And without coordinating, we both immediately jumped into Ali Hazelwood books. We both were like, oh yeah, so what are you reading now? Because Alchemised, I mean, what do you
How
read
did you
after?
recover from that?
Yeah, and it's oh, I picked up, Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. And Jordan looked at me and she's like, what? I, too, have just finished reading that.
Wild.
Yeah.
But it says something about, there is no way to recover from Alchemized aside from Ali Hazelwood.
Yeah. And so I feel in a very similar vein to Ali Hazelwood, I recently read the fanfic, The Utter Inconvenience of Certain Inclinations by Molivier. And I feel I've read different fics by this author, but this one, I hate the title. I'm going to be honest. It's the most obnoxious mouthful, but it was so much fun. And it kind of fits in that Ali Hazelwood, domestic rom-com-y, two people falling in love, but they're I'm not going to fall in love. What do you mean? And a little bit miscommunication tropes, but done well. So I recommend it. If you're in the throes of an Alchemized, book hangover, dude, turn to fan fiction, read one of those 3,000 word, smutty one shots, and you'll be good. And that's what I did. I enjoyed it.
The opener was not what I expected when you sent this to me.
That's fair. So I will say that it takes a chapter or two before you're fully invested in this book. And I don't know if I just skim through it and I'm whatever, I'll just keep reading. And then I got hooked. But this is very domestic, silliness. So the premise is that they're neighbors. And Hermione all of a sudden is oh my God, obviously this is Dramione. Let me
Yeah, there should be no doubt that the only fan fiction we cover on this podcast is Dramione.
As it should be, as God intended. But she is living in an apartment, and then all of a sudden Draco moves in next door. He has an older daughter in this. I think she's in, elementary, middle school age kind of, and she kind of plays a part, and it's fun. So I would say a similar book obviously is Measure of a Man by Anna Days 22, because it's the similar kind of step parent.
But I need you to reveal what you just revealed to me about Measure of a Man.
Oh my God, dude.
I feel so validated right now.
Okay, so Measure of a Man is Colossus Goliath of a fucking book. And I have started it and gotten through 70%, 12 times.
You have done 2 pod episodes on this book.
I know, but I don't know that I've ever finished it. I am so sorry. I always I think it's the whole ADHD brain where you just get halfway through and you're yeah, that's good. So I have not actually finished Measure of a Man, but I did finish The Utter Inconvenience of Certain Inclinations. It's silly.
I thought this was 70,000 words, which is novella size.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So it's very approachable if you just want something silly and easy. It's basically they enter into a, no requirements kind of friends with benefits situation, but then they both develop feelings and they obviously can't communicate it in a healthy way. And then they're both stops and starts kind of thing. I will say the smut in this is excellent.
Really?
Yeah. So for our readers that have children in the car or minors, maybe just cover their ears in the cute little don't listen to this. Hermione gets banged in a hallway against a door outside of a dinner party.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. Obviously, this is one of the first sex scenes, and it's, it's what you need.
She's doing the chef hands right now.
Italian, Yeah, so it was silly. It was easy, novella size, digestible, had good smut, not much, plot line going on. There's actually, I don't think, any plot line going on, but it was fun. It was silly, domestic bliss.
I need to reveal something to our readers
Oh, no.
about you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So we were on our way to the Alchemised Senlanyu event yesterday, which there will be an episode for that, I think, in the past now.
Yep.
It's already posted.
Go listen to that and then come back.
But we haven't recorded yet, so it's a weird timeline, readers. But she disclosed kind of off the wall, just like randomly, oh, I was busy designing a cover for my fanfiction import to my Kindle. And I'm like... This woman legitimately goes into Canva and makes her own book covers for these fan fiction imports.
I do.
And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about Katie's like artistic like brilliance. So if you are on our YouTube channel, if you see any of our covers or anything, that is not me.
I respect that, though.
I think in ones and zeros and black and white, and Katie transforms all of our business into actual beautiful covers and like makes us approachable.
Yeah.
But the fact that you do this for your fan fiction cover titles on your Kindle just says it all.
Yeah. I think, and I say this with love, I think it's a little bit of the tism where it's like this ugly ass, like, Word document logo sitting on my Kindle with like some kind of like underscore name. Every time I open my Kindle, I'm like, that's not allowed. That's not gonna happen. So yes, I did make a cover for this book. If you would also like this fanfic on your Kindle in a beautiful fashion, just let me know and I'll send you the file. I'm a girl's girl. I work for work for free.
I can't make it up though. Her stuff is gorgeous.
I'm being chatted up right now. Thank you, Jordan.
Well, now that I know that you do that, because all of my stuff lives on my Kindle and that ugly Adobe PDF, like underscore, the author is sometimes my name because I don't change it when on the import settings. So
this is kind of like a setback silliness. The share drive that you shared with me of like your fanfics, I was going to upload them in there, like more, beautiful versions of the fanfics that you had there. Like, let me just like fix Jordan's Kindle for her.
Please and thank you.
So yeah, that was The Utter Inconvenience of Certain Inclinations by Molivier. There's also kind of like a wine connoisseur. What is the fancy word? Sommelier, like kind of like undercurrent that's very similar to Measure of a Man by Ina Days 22. Also, Shades of the Politician's Wife by Pirate
I could
Mancier.
see that one.
No kind of infidelity in this one, but it's just similar, kind of like, them falling in love, but not knowing it.
I did not get too far into this one. The dialogue kind of turned me off, and that's nothing against the dialogue. It's just a style. But it reminded me of The Hating Game by Sally Thorne.
I could see that.
Just the kind of banterish, like rom-com, like Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson pairing. Like,
yep. Very similar. So if you're looking for a rom-com, a little novella, you already probably went through all of Ali Hazelwood's catalog. Same with us. Might I recommend this by Molivier? Well, that's it.
Just a little bit of artistic work on Katie's part and fanfiction land. So from Katie's shelf to yours.
We'll see you on the next page. Hi, readers. Like what you've been hearing? Check out the Spice Archive at notanotherheroine.com to see all of our reviews and ratings. And if you'd like to support our growing library, find us on Patreon and get access to exclusive bonus content.
If you'd like to just listen, we post new episodes every Monday and Wednesday on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Thanks for listening.